Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a video that I have been meaning to film since I moved in. Something that I've been excited to film since I moved in, and something that I think you guys are or have been or hopefully still are excited to see, and that is a fridge and pantry tour. I'm not living at home now, so I get my own space to put my own food and organize it how I want, and it's really fun. It's kind of like a grocery haul in the way that you can see a bunch of different types of food that I'm eating, not necessarily like put into meals, but I think it's even better than a grocery haul because not only do you get to see what I got at that one time, but you also get to see things that I have bulk in or like frozen stuff. I don't know, it gives you more insight into like what I'm eating day to day. So I'm gonna get started with pantry and then do fridge after that, I think. But I'm actually not gonna start over in this pantry area. We're gonna head over to the actual kitchen area and I'm gonna show you my spices. So right here we have another cabinet, which up here I just have like dishes, but this area I have a ton of different spices. I'm gonna run through this really quick since I do have a lot and I feel like it could take a very long time. I have seaweed flakes from my aunt in Alaska. I have a bunch of seasonings from the brand Spiceology. I have their taco seasoning, really ranch, Greek freak, guac and roll, steak and bake, pizza pie one, and then for these bigger jarred spices, seasonings, whatever, they're the same brand, also Spiceology. I have their turkey rub, which I won't be using for turkey, but I feel like it tastes really good on potatoes or something like that. I have their apple cinnamon stuff. It's like, tastes like the Quaker apple cinnamon like oatmeal packets. It's really good. And then just like some normal pumpkin spice seasoning. Trader Joe's garlic salt, a Whole Foods pepper, and a Sprouts Himalayan pink salt. Carrot turmeric crumbles. They're like breadcrumbs. You're supposed to use them in like replace of breadcrumbs. They're made of like 3 ingredients, which are carrot, potato, and turmeric, so it's perfect. I have some nutritional yeast, olive oil cooking spray, and then we go moving on to my Trader Joe's seasonings, which I have a lot of. This isn't necessarily a seasoning, but I have a vanilla bean paste, everything but the bagel, pumpkin pie spice, their mushroom umami seasoning, which is like pretty much gone. I have their vegan chicken list seasoning salt, which tastes like the chicken ramen packet powder stuff. Za'atar and ground cinnamon. And then the last thing that I got today was actually this black garlic. It's like dried ground black garlic. I've never had black garlic. I've only had black garlic hummus, but I loved the hummus. And then that's my like spices. And then over here I have another like cabinet that's mine, and I have a bunch of teas. I'm not gonna really go through all my teas because it's not super interesting. My favorite tea is peppermint tea though. And then I just have a bunch of others and some matcha. And that's it for the food in the kitchen area. And now we're gonna head back over there by the fridge and pantry, and we'll start on that pantry. There's cupboards on either side and on top of the fridge, so you have a lot of space. And my roommate and I just split it down the middle, so everything on the right side will be mine. So let's head over there and I'll show you the top one first because I think I have more stuff in the bottom, so I'll wait to do that second. Starting up here, I have this top shelf is a huge container of lentils. It's labeled beans, don't be fooled, they are lentils. I've had this for years now and I haven't made a single dent in them, but I'm telling myself starting now I'm gonna start cooking more and these will go down. I'm making myself actually eat these because I've had them for so long. And then I have some seaweed pasta, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna do quite yet with, but I want to do something fun with that. And then just some brown rice noodles. Then the rest of my pasta, I just have bow tie pasta and rigatoni, just like the basic wheat flour ones from Trader Joe's. And then here's the only actual cute part that's like really organized. It's not really organized, I just have a few mason jars. But I have some dried chickpeas. This is like a bunch of different superfood powders. I had a lot of different ones and I just mixed them all together and put them in this jar. I have some black rice, raw cashews, and macaroni noodles. So that's the only cute part. One day I do want to get a bunch of the like plastic food saver containers that make your pantry look really nice, but I didn't realize that to get a full set of everything that I would want would cost me a couple $100. I was unaware that they cost that much, so I won't be doing that now, but hopefully in like 6 months or something I can do an updated pantry and fridge tour with it looking super nice. That'll be fun, but until then it looks like this. My next shelf is like baking and like sweet treats. stuff like that. So actually out of either of those categories, this is a bag of Brazil nuts. It's just like in a reusable Ziploc because the bag isn't closed. But if you eat one Brazil nut every single day, you hit your selenium target. If you didn't know that, it's super easy. So I eat a Brazil nut every single day as like a supplement, kind of. Just a bar of dark chocolate. I have some chocolate chips, Pre's pudding, chocolate pie, vegan stroopwafel. I said it incorrectly in my last video and I think that's the right way. I'm sorry if it's still not. Then I have some Target brand hot chocolate. My friend Brooke let me know that this is vegan. I had no idea. This whole like winter or like Christmas season, I've been looking for a vegan hot chocolate and I didn't know like the most simple one you can find at any Target is dairy free. So that's super cool if you want to find some of that. I have the salted caramel one and the normal one. I don't know if they have any other flavors beyond that, but these are both super good. Okay, so now in terms of like baking type of stuff, I have baking powder, agar, like gelatin, vegan gelatin, coconut oil, tapioca flour. What? Oh no, the cat's got to it. It's punctured holes. Oh well, it should be fine. And then some dried cranberries, which I wouldn't say are like necessarily baking specific, but I pretty much only use them for baking, so that's why they're in there. I have some apple cider vinegar and coconut shreds. These are like the last two baking type things. And then I have two candies right now. Watermelon licorice things. And then these I picked up today. They're the gummy X's and O's from Trader Joe's. And oh no, I keep forgetting the tapioca flour is punctured. Their seasonal stuff goes really quick, so I would say go get it before it gets too close to Valentine's Day if you want to try it. But there's these gummy candies that are gelatin free. There's 3 flavors. There's like a white, yellowish one, a pink one, and a red one. I'm not the biggest fan of the yellow, white-ish one because I think it's orange, and I love oranges. Oranges are great. Orange flavored stuff, on the other hand, not so much. So those ones aren't the best, but the red ones taste like Swedish fish, which are my favorite candy, and the pink ones are super good too. So those are really good. But that's it for like my baking, sweets, stuff section. And now we're gonna move down here. This shelf is kind of random. I have a lot of cans of beans. I'm not gonna bring them all out, but I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cans of beans. I would say like 2 of them are black beans, 3 of them are kidney beans, and the rest are these Rosarita organic refried beans. And I think I have so many of these because it was like a Costco or Sam's Club, I don't know, some bulk box. But I have a bunch of beans, some sun-dried tomatoes, and a mini can of coconut milk. Oh, there's some cornstarch back there. That might be better in the baking section, but that's there. A random box of red beans and rice and some sliced bamboo shoots. In terms of snack food, I don't buy a lot of like chips or crackers or like pre-made snacks. I like to like make my snacks. So I don't have a ton of stuff when it comes to snacks, but right now I just have Trader Joe's version of Takis, which are just so much better. These are amazing, and I'm ready for my avocados to ripen, which is reminding me again, I have a bag of avocados right under my spices I didn't show you, but picture a bag of avocados included in this pantry fridge haul tour, because I do have one I just forgot to show you. But I'm waiting for those to ripen so I can dip the chips in them because they're really good. And then I have some of these peanut butter vegan RX bars that are really good. Okay, then this shelf is my like smoothie stuff. I have this mini chocolate protein, cinnamon churros protein, strawberry milk protein, a big version of the chocolate protein, and banana bread protein. So a lot of protein. I will never run out. I feel like I have a lifelong supply. And then I have a few other like smoothie powders. I have this like cacao and different mushrooms, cordyceps and chaga in here. And then these two I've actually never opened, but one day I'll get to them. Greens and superfood powder, mixed berry and citrus. 3 of these instant smoothie bowl packets, blue zeal and green revive. They just have a bunch of different like fruits, vegetables, and superfoods in them. And then my last 2 powders that I have is Daily Green Boost, which is just barley grass juice powder, I think. Yep. And some cacao. Sorry, this is like a really weird angle. I can't move the camera anymore this way because then the fridge like blocks it. But then, I don't know. I'm trying to I'm not making any sense. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is that I'm sorry for the bad angle, but it's the best that I can get where I'm at right now. But right here is like my breakfast section. So I have a loaf of whole wheat bread, 3 different granolas, cashew butter, cinnamon raisin, and dark chocolate. And these are all from the brand Alter Eco. They're like a chocolate brand if I'm wrong, but they just came out with granola and it's all sweetened by fruit. It's actually really good. Oatmeal squares has been my favorite cereal for as long as I can remember. Some instant quick cooking oats, and then I have 2 boxes of this Cascadian Farm Berry Vanilla Puff cereal. It's really good, and it was like buy one get one free, I think, so that's why I have 2 of them. Chia seeds, the rest of my raw cashews that didn't make it into the jar, flaxseed meal, and then right here, I don't really want to get them out, 2 shelf-stable almond milks and 1 shelf-stable oat milk. That's it for like my breakfast thing. And then as you can see on the bottom, the only thing I have in this bottom one is a bag of Japanese sweet potatoes. So those I'm really excited for. I haven't had some of those in what feels like a really long time. Now it's time to move over to the fridge. Obviously I don't have my own fridge, so if you see non-vegan things in here, note that they're not mine, but I'll show you like the shelves and everything that's on mine and my food and stuff. I'm gonna start with this top shelf because everything up here is mine. Some strawberries, a bag of kimchi, and a bag of roasted garlic sauerkraut, oat and cashew milk. I have a jar of peanut butter, which is like 1 of 3 in the fridge. A jar of pickled garlic, I hope, Thai coconut curry hummus, really yummy. The Trader Joe's garlic dip, also super good, and the kale cashew pesto from Trader Joe's. Earth Balance vegan butter, and peanut butter number 2. The last thing up on the shelf is a thing of dates. And right here I have flax seeds that are refrigerated, because I think you're supposed to refrigerate them after you open them. Right here we have all of my like condiments, kind of. But starting off with not a condiment, I have some sea moss gel that I add into like smoothies and smoothie bowls. Tahini, this Sichuan chili crisp oil, super good. Trader Joe's maple syrup. My 3rd jar of peanut butter. I don't mean for that to happen, it just does. 2 different yellow mustards, also didn't mean to happen, it just did. Roasted garlic salad dressing, blackberry pomegranate jam, vegan mayo from Follow Your Heart, date syrup, truffle hot sauce, and a little bit left and some coconut aminos. But the fridge door is beeping because it's been open for so long. But luckily that was my last thing in the fridge. So now let's move over to the freezer, which is the last thing in this video, which is so sad. I have some stuff on this shelf. I have a giant bag of Dole frozen bananas and another pretty big bag of riced cauliflower pad thai. I got this at Sam's Club. I have a vegan stuffed mini roast from Trader Joe's. This I was going to take home for Thanksgiving and I forgot it, so I still have it. Just frozen cauliflower, Thai sweet chili veggie burgers, and then 2 of the plain Bonza chickpea pizza crusts. Nothing of this is mine. Down here, I got sent a package from Revive Superfoods, and this is not sponsored at all, but they sent me a bunch of stuff. I have their chocolate brownie frozen dessert, and then they do like pre-packaged frozen meals, but they're like healthy frozen meals. This is carrot ginger soup. I got a tortilla soup, blueberry smoothie, watermelon guava smoothie. That one sounds really good. I might have to make that today. Cherry oats, chocolate banana oats, and then I have a box of the frozen brown rice from Trader Joe's. And then now we're sadly moving on to like the very last things in the video, and this is just the stuff that I have in the door. I have some frozen shelled edamame. These are like mixed frozen veggies, just like the basic ones. I have a frozen persimmon, which I think are out of season now, which is so sad. So this tip might not help you out so much anymore, but if you get a persimmon that's frozen and you peel it and eat it with like a fork or whatever, when it's frozen, it tastes like sorbet and it's amazing. And I am in love with doing that now, but I only found that out very late into persimmon season, which is tragic. But I also have 2 of these vegan ice cream cones from Trader Joe's, and then some peeled garlic. Down here is like my vegan meats. I have chickenless crispy tenders because I'm making some pasta tomorrow night. I have never had these actually, the chickenless mandarin orange morsels from Trader Joe's, but I thought they'd be fun. Beefless ground beef, Gardein burgers, and Thai meatballs from Hungry Planet, which I've actually never tried before, but I've been meaning to try for so long. I need to try these. They also have 17 grams of protein per serving. Crazy. If you eat this whole bag, it's 34 grams. Wow. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of everything in my fridge and pantry. I'm so happy I can finally do this video. I'm pretty much fully settled and moved in. I have like 2 more little things I want to do with my room, but I think I'm doing those tomorrow. So after tomorrow, finally, I'll be like fully moved in and all good. So I'm very happy about that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if there's any video requests you have. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one.